One of the amazing things here at Holla is how many different routes they have. They've got 10 routes here, all with different colors on them. And they've got 2 running routes as well. And I guess if you ride here enough, you learn how to wire different routes together as well. So you might go out on the black route, for example, for part of the way and then switch over to one of the other routes. So there's a huge amount of diversity here, from simple cane roads to amazing single track in the wattle trees to Howard's bush with beautiful indigenous forest. Lots and lots of variety and a huge number of trails. They've got around 250 kilometers that you can enjoy here.
Being a local, it's nice to have us on our doorstep. It's accessible from Ballito, and it's a pretty safe ride to get here. The greatest thing that I like about Holla is the fact that it caters for all different types of riders. Every route has its technicalities. If you're really keen for a nice, relaxed ride, well then they've got a route that can offer that. And if you really want to push yourself, if you want to challenge your technical ability, then black route is the way to go. For the Strava nights out there are Strava segments galore, so you won't get bored here at Holla.
Holla Trails started about 6 or 7 years ago, and when we were doing a lot of riding and bringing friends around onto the farms, and we had a few bike races going, farmers started getting concerned about legal issues, indemnities, and whether there was incidents that. So, and by default, I ended up getting involved myself as a local farmer and mountain biker. And over the last couple of years, we've seen a lot more leaning towards, if I can call it the American style of riding, more technical stuff, more berms. We're finding our riders are becoming much more capable, and the trails are adapting accordingly. People now no longer have to go to races to find a place to ride. There's a lot of trails booming around the country, and it's fantastic for mountain biking. Biking for me has just become a big adventure, and I think that's what we try and provide at Holla, that cycling, to get out there and enjoy the trail and just enjoy the countryside is just it's such a privilege. And at Holla Trails, we're just so fortunate the farmers have allowed us access onto their lands to give us this pleasure that we can share the countryside with them. It's just an unbelievable treat.
The off-season's kind of been tough, rehabbing my knee after the operation, and it's finally come around. It's still a bit swollen and fat, but you know, I've been riding quite a bit now and getting the miles in, but no mountain biking or real mountain biking yet, so it's been kind of boring. That's why I've got my road bike behind me. When my surfing's over, I'm focusing on World Cup in Maritzburg just to start the season. I don't think I'm going to be ready for it. I know I'm not going to be ready. My knee won't be 100%. I'm going to start riding with a knee brace for downhill and mountain biking. But I think midway through the season, I'll start to feel a bit more comfortable on the bike, and then hopefully have a stronger half, the second half of the season. Yeah, we're going to start the same bike we raced last year. So I don't know if we've got much change going on. Our bike seemed to work well last year at World Champs, so I don't see the point in changing. But yeah, the wheel size is interesting, you know. A lot of it, they'll keep in private.
Coming down to Durban has been a very diverse trip for us. Started off at Holla Trails, did lots of different kinds of riding. You can go on an 80, 100k ride if you want to. Short technical rides, you can go micro lighting, come to the beach with the family. I went for a surf lesson with world champion Greg Minnar, which was a highlight for me. Holla Trails has every kind of riding you can think of, from long marathon rides, epic Sani to sea training. What a special place.